Oh, you're right. It does have a 3, 2, 1 go thing,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
neat,
like
right?
Mario Kart. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, that Mario Kart. Anyone?
No,
Yeah.
I've played many times with my son. Absolutely. Used to kick his ass all the time.
I
I
would
mean,
hope
it
so
wasn't
because
fair
he's
because he's
younger than
autistic,
you.
but still.
That's not even fair to say either.
What? He's my kid.
I'm gonna run.
Yeah, but autistic kids are really fucking good at video games.
No, they are, but he wasn't.
Oh,
Mike's gonna run the start music.
I'm gonna run the start music, and that uh, after you call us in, I'll have Big Daddy asks ready.
All right.
oh, I like that.
Y'all motherfucker knows what time it is. It's C Block on the Media Vox podcast. We're live in this shit. We got Big Daddy. We got Team Money. We got the Professor Mike Latoris. My clitoris. Not your clitoris, my clitoris. How's everybody doing? How you doing, Big Daddy? Missed you.
Big Daddy's doing pretty good. Yeah, I forgot today was Wednesday.
Welcome to my life.
Did you show up to improv?
Yes, because I
Then you
realized
fucking knew it was Wednesday.
because I realized it was Wednesday.
I'm new to this show. I have no idea what's happening.
Yeah, yesterday I thought it was when we were doing the meeting. I thought it was Wednesday.
I thought yesterday was Monday.
Oh, that's not good. What did you think today was?
I thought today was Tuesday, and so I looked at my calendar. It's like, oh shit, I got things to do today.
Yeah, that's a lot of things. Mike, did you know what day it was all day?
I did.
All right.
My days all blend. My days blend together.
Yeah, no,
I knew because I have to work tomorrow, and I usually don't work on Thursday.
Oh, you never work on Thursdays.
Right.
What the fuck?
It's part of the training you were upset not to be a part of.
Yeah, I've got.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I was on night shift, so I don't know what's going on in day shift no more.
Yo, the night shift.
Yeah, as a favor.
Wasn't
they
that
paid me a lot extra?
Was that a movie? That was a movie with
that song,
Michael Keaton and Tom Hanks.
Yeah,
called Night Shift.
Night Shift.
It's one of their first movies. It's funny as hell.
I don't know, like a shapeshifter type thing.
No,
or just working the night shift.
They worked the night shift at a morgue.
Ooh, fun!
And hijinks ensued.
I would hope so.
Did I hear Pete pop in?
I hear Pete.
I did hear Pete pop in. Yeah,
Who's Pete popping?
Pete popping. Pete Grease Monkey Pete popping.
Who is Pete popping? Popping Pete.
That's Grease Monkey Pete.
I wish I was popping somebody right now, but anyway.
Hey, somebody came to party.
He's going to show off his bald head and how sexy he is. And he's going to put a hat on.
I can't see it. The screen is very small.
Yeah, when you're using an Android and you turn it this way, it gives you that picture. So
there's a lot of other confusing pictures behind. I can't tell. There we go.
Video.
Hey! All right, now I see your face.
Oh wow, you're full screen, Pete.
He can't hold it still though.
I'm working on it. Hold on. I had it.
Does that work with you, Big Daddy?
There we go.
I hold my screen.
There we go.
Straight up and down. Do you want me to do it sideways?
Do it if you do it sideways.
You should always do it sideways. Always
do it sideways. Do it upside down. You know, whatever floats your boat, Big Daddy.
No, that gives me motion sickness. No.
How did you
this way?
They make medications today. You'll be fine.
I don't know. There we go. Oh, it's the phone. Is the phone
locked.
Upside down?
No, it's locked in. He's got. There's something. There's something. I don't know. He likes to fuck with.
Well,
me.
it's okay. He has an amazing panda Buddha dude on his shirt, right?
Yeah.
What is that? I can't see.
That's a weightlifting.
Look at that
panda.
motherfucker. Hey,
Yes, that is a weightlifting panda.
are you a weightlifting panda?
I am a powerlifter.
Hey, I used to powerlift too. I'm actually
Hey.
really, really fucking strong.
Awesome.
Pizza
Yeah.
power bottom.
Oh my god. Hey, Pete. Just kidding. Weed is good. Pete, where are you at? In a parking lot?
Come on. Oh, I touched something and now I can't. Now you can't. Hold on.
All I heard was
Dude, he's like an 80-year-old man with technology.
So am I.
Dude,
Why is it so funny, Maddie?
What did you say
I
about
do
me?
this every week.
Hey, Pete, are you a truck driver?
No, I am a car driver.
No, he's a Lyft driver.
Yes, that's way worse. I'm sorry for you.
It's okay. No, I'm trying to get it to kick back to the car audio so I can hear everybody.
Oh, like speakers in your face?
Pete likes to go find the spots where service is the absolute shittiest.
No,
That's
that's
not
where
fair.
there's
That's
no
not even-
not where
that's
there's no
not even
service at all.
You can't say that because he's a Lyft driver. He goes everywhere.
Right, but
He never knows where he's going to
he
have
goes
service.
out of his way. He goes out of his way to be out of his way, out of our,
Oh, you are
So
you
he-
are making
what-
fun
what
of him.
he's
That
doing-
is not nice.
That's literally what he's for.
Have you met Maddie? Have you met Maddie?
That's
Never, actually. I've never
Did you-
met him. The
No.
only person I know here is Mike,
This
and
is-
I work with
This
him.
is perfectly normal. This is perfectly normal.
Ugh, I don't like that. Not okay, in a joking way, sure, but don't ever put your people down, okay?
let me explain
Mike,
this to you.
did you
Let me-
warn Maddie
tell you-
ahead
let
of
me-
time about me? Oh, he put the hand in my face.
No,
He's serious. All
I
right.
didn't mean to do that. I was just. But let
I'm
me
fucking with you.
let me give you an anecdote, okay?
Yes, I would like to hear it.
I like to listen to my own podcast.
Good.
Okay. I
I'm
enjoy.
glad.
I listen to it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I listen to it in
not
the car,
wrong
and I
unless
make
you
my
have
wife
tissues
listen
and
to it.
lotion.
Right. That's right. But let me finish my fucking thought.
I didn't know it was that type of podcast. Damn.
Oh, it's that. It's that type. We've been very tame. We have been very well behaved because you're here.
What? No, you don't ever have to be well. Mike, did you give them any info about me? Like,
Yeah,
do
hang
they
on.
know anything?
Yeah. But
Oh, Jesus.
So just let me
All right.
let me finish
Yes,
this. So
finish your thought.
So my wife was not part of the podcast at first. She
Okay.
was doing her own podcast,
As she should.
right? And she was very, very upset at the way that we treated Pete. It upset her,
Like it upset me.
right? Until
we
she got to know fucking Pete.
Oh, great. Okay.
Now she doesn't defend him anymore.
and we have to tell her to ease up off of.
Yeah, we have to tell her, like, yo, that's fucked up.
Okay. All right. I can fuck with that. However, I would need to square up with Pete, eye to eye, fist to fist, whatever, to see if he could actually hang. Because I'm not going to shit on nobody unless I know they can give it back to me. See what I'm saying?
No, Pete will drive to your house and take pictures of your automobile and send them to you.
So now,
Okay.
And
now,
think
now
that
I,
somehow that's threatening.
now I will threaten to draw all over your windows with chalk markers.
Right. Now
That's
he's got
okay.
he's got himself some chalk markers.
I have a hose.
He's got a vandalism kit.
I
He
got
has a
some hose.
vandalism kit. I have hose too, bitch. Sorry. That was
I-
mean. Two
I wa-
different arguments.
I went
I
into
got
the
hose.
home.
Everybody got hose.
I walked into the Home Depot
Oh, Christ.
looking to purchase a garden hose.
I see what you're doing here.
I went up to the young African American lady and I said, "Where the hose at?" And then I laughed my ass off. She was not entertained at all.
No, you know why? Because that's like the oldest comedy joke
I
ever.
know. I know, but the fact that I'm coming in and doing it makes it a fresh bit.
No, it does not.
You know?
I bet they
No.
get. I bet they get. I wonder how many people they get coming in there asking about like building a deck or a big deck.
Right. And you can't say the words right and, all the shit with hammers and nails and.
My ex-wife worked. My ex-wife worked in Sears in the lawn and garden department.
Fun.
And she often had the conversation on the phone. How big is your deck? Because where you install the blade of a lawnmower is called a deck. So to know what size blade she sell him, she would have to ask them, how big is your deck? And every time I heard it, would be on the phone or it'd be in person. If I overheard it, cry laughing. Just no maturity.
There's so much fun to be had when you work in retail. So much fun. Infinity.
We had
fun.
Tom on last week, and I think I mentioned that whenever we get a card that comes through that has
you did have Tom.
Yeah, we had him last week.
Oh yeah, the pickles and the whatever. I haven't heard it, but you told me about it today. Excited.
Every time something comes by where somebody's name is Dick, he'll point Dick and giggle. Or the pallets with cardboard sides that the mail.
They're called Gaylords.
They call them Gaylords.
Yeah.
Every time somebody says it, Tom giggles like a schoolgirl.
Yes, he does. And yes, I don't know why they're called that, but that's what they're called. It's a big giant box with a hole in the bottom, and you put all the stuff on it. It's on top of a pallet, and that's what goes. That's how you get your stuff in the mail, people. Gaylords.
It was I was working retail, and I had a manager whose name was Bob.
Everyone's had a manager named Bob.
But he had an assistant who was like a little minion, and his name was Neil. Oh
gosh!
Right,
Bob and Neil.
So we used to call him Neil. No, Neil and Bob, because that's not just it's not just their names; it's what they do. Neil and Bob.
Right. That's what I was trying to do with the.
No, but it's
I'm sitting down.
No, I get it too, but like
crisscross applesauce right now.
There is an audio presentation that we put out as well.
I'm gonna have to dig back. I'm gonna have to dig back through. I think I took a screenshot of it a couple weeks ago of somebody's last name, and it escapes me. It was really good. I was like, "This can't be serious." Like, whose last name of this character that came in to buy auto parts?
Okay.
No, but I'll look that up when I get a chance. No, working at another dealership, we had a lady. Her last name, I kid you not, was Stankiewicz.
Yes, that's a Polish name. I
know, but it's like we all giggled every time. We all giggled every time she came in, or anytime she called.
Immaturity.
Yes.
Cheers.
You have to see the humor in everything.
What is on your hat?
What does it say? That says AutoZone.
Yeah. Okay. Continue on with your story.
It says aim here. I had a I led
you into that, by the way.
When I was a younger man, I was the manager or the assistant manager.
You're not a young man?
No, I'm a 48, but I'm a younger man.
48.
20, 21, 22.
He's younger than me, and he looks twice as old.
But let me finish the goddamn story.
We are all young men here.
When I was a younger man, I was an assistant manager at a Halloween store.
Oh, I love Halloween stores.
A kid came in, and he came in with his mom. And his mother came up and went, "This is really his application. This is really his driver's license. This is his kid's mother." And I looked down at the driver's license, and it says Ronald McDonald.
I have many, many stories. Finish, hurry with your story.
Well, I had to fire Ronald. I hired Ronald. I had to fire Ronald. I had to fire Ronald because he took colored hairspray and tagged the outside of the building. Now, you might have the question, hey man, how do you know? How do you know it was Ronald? Because he wrote his fucking name.
So stupid. So stupid, but
Like,
so good.
Decorative as fuck on the back. And I'm like, you know I have to fire you. Like, had you written anything else, dude?
All he wrote was Ronald or Ron.
Ronald McDonald.
He wrote the whole thing.
He stole a case of hairspray.
Wow. I mean, that easily could have gone another way.
Yeah,
It could have been some
many other
dude.
ways.
No, it actually could have been somebody completely other than him who wanted to defame Ronald McDonald.
Oh, snaps.
And just didn't get a chance to finish. I mean, like Ronald McDonald is, insert any expletive here,
Fuck.
Ronald McDonald is only working here because his mother brought him and said he had to.
Ronald McDonald is a clown, which is a factual statement.
Oh, he was a fucking clown. He actually dressed up as a clown.
I know. I lived in the same neighborhood as the actual Ronald McDonald.
Oh, you mean Ray? No, wait a minute. It wasn't Ray Kroc. Who was the guy that portrayed Ronald McDonald?
The actual name of the dude? I don't know.
Yeah,
I only ever.
Does anybody know that?
Willard Scott was the first Ronald McDonald.
Was he? Wow. Did not know that. At 8 years old.
Willard Scott was one of the original Ronald McDonalds.
Well, anyway, I lived in a neighborhood with Ronald McDonald, or a guy that played Ronald McDonald, and I smoked my very first weed on the playground next to his house.
With him?
I was going to say.
No. It was my friend Justin Wiggins. But he's like, this is.
You were the actor who played Ronald McDonald at the time, adjacent.
Well, yeah, we lived in the same neighborhood, so I don't know. I have a fucked up childhood and whatever, but my friend Justin Wiggins, I still talk to him to this day. I wanted to smoke weed. I'd never done it before, and he's like, I got the best weed.
Did he ever just casually wear the costume?
Around the neighborhood all the time.
Around the neighborhood all the time?
Looking back in retrospect, it was probably terrifying, but I'm glad that my friend Justin was with me.
I mean, not for nothing. I think starting out with really good weed. You said this guy was your connect. Like, you went to him for the first time, right? This one dude that you were talking about.
Kind of, sure, but no, it was the first time I ever smoked weed.
Right.
Ever in my life.
And he's telling you this is really good.
No, no, just back then, the people I knew had better weed, whatever. But I met this dude at the place that I worked, and then we ended up living in the same neighborhood and whatever. And yeah, it didn't matter. It was my first time. So I ate an entire bag of chocolate covered pretzels and slept in his basement on the couch for like a day and a half.
Oh.
Yeah. Not Ronald McDonald's house, Justin's house.
Right.
We're getting a little convoluted, but you smoked weed with Ronald McDonald. We all understand that.
No.
That's exactly what happened.
No. Ew. No. There would be red paint everywhere.
She walks out, there's red paint all over her crotch.
Yeah, right. You really think Ronald McDonald would eat pussy? There's no way. He definitely sucks.
How do you think he got them big red lips? What you talking about?
From sucking dick, bitch.
Ronald,
got some DSLs.
All right, we're running off the rails. We got any ideas?
Ronald, you clown the joint again.
What ideas from? All right.
Quick question. What block are we in?
C block.
Oh, we are
jail.
In the C block. Okay.
That's right.
That means jail.
Quick question. Did you change something in your audio?
Me?
No, Mike.
In mine? Not really, no.
Yeah.
It's a whole new platform.
Is it because it's the new platform? You sound different.
I don't know why. I mean, I did back the mic out a little bit last night.
I think that's got to be it because everybody else sounds louder than you.
Since we're having a production meeting,
yeah,
I
in the
didn't want to have
in the middle of the fucking
I wanted
show.
to bring it up before we got too far.
No, but I
You
mean,
know,
listen.
I tried to send you a
Pete, can you shut the fuck up? Please shut up for a second. Just stop talking, just for a second.
No,
But please.
So mean.
This is what I do.
All right. Since we're having a production meeting.
Oh no, he kicked him out?
Yes, because I'm trying to talk.
Oh my god, so rude.
Who let him in?
I did.
All right.
Someone spin their drink out. I say, okay, Big Daddy.
Can I
get it up your nose and shit?
One fucking thought out. Just let me get this thought out, please.
Go ahead.
Because I think we've isolated Trevor as the source of the slapback. Do you have control over the volume of your headphones?
Probably.
Because I think the volume of your headphones, your microphone's attached to the headphone.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah. So I think that your microphone.
I'm Italian and I'm loud.
No, I got you. But if you could turn your volume down just a hair, I think it'll stop picking up.
How do I do that?
I don't know. Is there a volume button on the device?
There's these buttons.
It may be easier to use the volume control on your phone.
Hold on, let me try something really quick on my actual phone.
Yeah.
Okay, does that make any difference?
So let's talk a little bit.
Real mature, Maddie.
Pete, I'm trying to solve a fucking problem.
Hold on. That just turned it down in my headphones.
You can talk to me like a human being.
I tried 3 fucking times, Pete. When you go back and watch.
No, you didn't. You talk. Look,
okay.
I guess I have to be what nationality is your wife for you to talk nicely to me? Am I wrong?
I don't know what you're talking about. Still trying to turn down my volume.
No, I think you did it. Oh no, we're still getting a little bit of slapback.
It's cleaned up.
Okay, let me just
it's cleaned up.
Push buttons. I'm gonna put.
No, it did stop a little bit.
Turn it off.
Like, I know that when I said since we're having a production meeting in the middle, I wasn't being sarcastic. Me and Mike have been talking secretly about a problem that we're having. An actual problem. Not that Mike sounds a little bit different, but something that's interfering with stuff. So we're like, I was trying to figure that out. And I just... like, for the sake of expedience,
deal with all the problems at once.
Right. And for the sake of expedience, we need to just communicate the points and then stop talking. Communicate. Mike, you sound different. That's it. And let somebody else say something. You know what I mean?
I don't know how to do these things.
Like,
I don't know how to work electronics.
No, it's all right. I mean,
I'm just gonna turn it back on.
We were okay.
I'll try and talk quieter.
You know, there was just that little issue.
Okay. So coming back on the rails, I'm gonna go right into Big Daddy Ass number 45.
The Media Virus Podcast presents a Stanley McFadden production. Big Daddy proudly brings to you...
Big Daddy asks...
You have all the money in the world, unlimited money. You purchase an island. What do you call it?
What do you call it, Mike? Did we lose Trevor?
I think so. She may have dropped out when the did she drop out when she saw those credits roll? Maybe. I hope not. I don't know. But I don't know. I mean, I really don't have never really thought to have to name an island. But I like Morningwood.
Well, that's what you named your house, right?
Yeah, that's what I call the house. Morningwood, the estate. Yeah. Maybe Surprise AM Blowjob. Something. I don't know.
What about you, Pete?
Name my island. Yeah, again, just like Mike. I've never really thought about it, but I'd call it. I don't even know. Yeah, Peatland. Whoopee.
Now, is that WHOOPEE?
Whoopee Land?
I was just trying to get the spelling.
No, Pete, like my name. Peatland.
Right.
Or,
then you said whoopee. And I just wanted to get the spelling.
That was just me emoting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dre?
Instead of Disneyland, mine's going to be Dickneyland.
Dickneyland.
Just so I can hear people say, I'm going to Dickneyland.
Okay. I'll give you that. That's You've just been a guest on the Media Virus Podcast. What are you gonna do now?
I'm going to Dickneyland.
The hats are gonna just have a big dick on the top that flops around.
It should be an old school trucker hat with the foam front and and the dick flopping around.
The funnel cake, sausage, hot dogs. It's gonna be great. Eggplant.
Those big, like, supersized jelly worms.
Exactly. Everyone's gonna have
jelly worms. Yeah. I think we're giving Maddie an aneurysm.
My guess is you're coming close.
I was, it'd probably be a good idea to like name it Epstein Island, right? Because they're gonna change the name of Epstein Island to something else.
So it'll be free,
right? It'll be available, and then nobody's gonna want to go there. You can have it all to yourself.
I figured they'd change it to Mar-a-Lago or something.
Mar-a-Lago.
You know what you need, Maddie? What will bring a smile to your face? For the whole family.
Go to Dickneyland?
And I just thought of that. That's great.
Or maybe,
and this is why I get paid for the improv comedy.
Well, you could also sail over.
You get paid for that?
I do. I'm a
guys,
funny motherfucker.
You guys could sail over to Fellatioviia and visit. I landed on. I landed
What,
on.
what about
that name?
Take a little ride over to Cunnilingus Bay.
It's a network of islands.
We need an archipelago.
It's right next to the Virgin Islands. They're called the Whore Islands. The group of them is called the Whore Islands.
The islands formerly known as the Virgin Islands.
The Defiled Islands? What?
So, I recently got a copy of my grandfather's kind of war diary from World War II.
Mm.
Really less of a diary, more of a series of dates that he jotted things down. His thoughts, whatever was going on.
Mm.
And, there's reported to the ship, and, we sailed here, we sailed there, doing things. And then, like, you could see he got kind of excited because they got real orders to go and do something. It was a supply ship, and they had to sail from the East Coast, transit the canal, and then on to, I think they went to Hawaii that trip. Anyway, but he was excited that they got to go because he was going to transit the canal. He was going to, I think, cross the equator. There was a whole bunch of sailor shit involved. And he was real excited. And then one of the places that they went in the Pacific after they were at Hawaii was Tonga.
Oh, nice.
And he, like, you could tell he was friggin' jazzed to be in Tonga. And then it's like, they made landfall. They unloaded what they were supposed to. And the next day was like, got some liberty and finally got to fulfill my dream. I sat with a native girl under a palm tree and drank a Coke. She was 15, but she was still a native girl.
I heard a joke, and I don't want to fuck this up. So you guys know how I don't go to bars, and we decided that Big Daddy should try to go to a bar. So I decided after work to go to a bar for happy hour.
Okay.
I sit down. I have an amaretto and Diet Coke, and I look down the other end of the bar, and I recognize my favorite porn actress. And I look over at the bartender and I say, "Bartender, that girl right there is too young to be in here. She's only 13.
Whoa.
That was deep, dark, and wrong.
It's terrible.
Holy shit! I need to go to confession after hearing that.
That's terrible.
That one just comes right out and punches you in the face.
I like how he took ownership of it too. Like he didn't tell it in some third person.
No.
Where he would have absolved himself from any wrongdoing.
Nope, he's going right for it.
No, he's going right for it. And I've grown to love this joke. Did I play this? I played this off air, but I mean, since we're talking about jokes.
Yeah.
Did you see this, Big Daddy?
I have not.
This is
fucking fantastic. I want to make sure everything's. Here we go.
I heard a funny one last night. Let's see now. The guy's on a desert island, gets shipwrecked with a pig and a dog. I like it already. So after about a month, the pig starts to look pretty good. And he starts, caressing her feet, and tweaking her little nose, and the dog gets real jealous and attacks him. And so he has to give it up. I mean, the dog's really biting him, so he has to give it up. About a month later, the dog's asleep. He thinks he'll try it again. Creeps over the pig, the dog wakes up, growls, and attacks him again. So he has to give it up. About a month later, there's a beautiful blonde shipwreck on the island. This world-class woman. He says, thank God. He said, will you help me? Will you hold that dog?
That joke is legitimately funny.
Funny.
Even Betty White said that joke is funny. And just a bestiality joke told by Rue McClanahan to Betty White on the set of Golden Girls.
The joy that they experience, you can see how happy they are.
Oh yeah,
it was beautiful. I mean it. So, anybody else got any good jokes? No.
I put all of mine into the news copy for A Block.
Yeah, me too.
I saved up that one for a week. I wrote it down twice, and then I had to throw out the paper because I realized I probably shouldn't
have that written down anywhere.
I wrote it down. I wrote it down at work, and I was like, I should probably throw this out.
I would. Are you gonna get up? You should get up on stage and tell that joke.
I don't know what stage would be okay to tell that joke.
Make sure the exit is close by.
Yeah, that it looks like he's got.
It's like you're gonna tell that one. They're gonna light the torches, get out the pitchforks, and be like, "Hey,
I like my women like I like my whiskey." 12 years old and mixed up with coke. Oh my god, that's a terrible. Who would? That's the type of comedy you can expect when you go see Big Daddy's. I don't feel comfortable saying the names.
If you want to hear more jokes like that, you can go.
You're going to go to hell.
You can come see me perform at Wilmington Brew Works on Thursday, tomorrow, Thursday, December 5th, Wilmington Brew Works, 8:00 p.m. You can throw back a couple of brews and listen to me perform raunchy fucking humor. If you want the family-friendly version, you can come on down to Elkton, Maryland at the Funny Farm Theater. That'll be on Saturday, December 21st, 919 Bouchelle Road. Those tickets are free.
Free?
Free.
And family
free.
friendly?
Free.
That's amazing.
Free 99.
Free 99.
And if you want to see me get arrested after I tell this joke on stage,
you'll want to wait outside of Bouchelle Road.
We're starting to go fund me for Big Daddy's bail money right now.
If you're interested in seeing a police chase, please do not block the driveway. Wow.
And speaking of police chases, no, that wasn't a police chase. Never mind.
Okay.
Thanks, Pete.
Sorry. No.
Did you guys see this? This is fucking crazy, dude. Can you imagine turning on your television set and seeing a contestant's head explode on a fucking game show?
Whoa.
What?
So BBC viewers left traumatized after turning on TV and seeing contestants' head explode in Lee Mack quiz show. BBC viewers didn't know what was going on. Viewers thought they were turning into a good old Lee Mack quiz show when a contestant's head quite literally exploded on TV.
Whoa.
Usually the comedian 56 is considered to be the go-to guy to make his contestants feel comfortable. So this guy's like the Rex Cootermore of England.
Right.
keeping the audience and viewers at home equally engaged. I mean, quiz shows paired with a nice takeaway. What else do you want on a Saturday night? You know. That being said, if you were one of the viewers who watched the "Would I Lie to You" panelist in a one-off episode of 3x3 in May last year, then you'll know what I'm talking about. Watch below. You ready?
Okay.
Well, that's all we've got time for this week on 3x3. Thanks to all our fantastic threesomes. Catherine, come and join me. Sadly, the Oakwood family didn't manage to win the drop pot tonight, but join us next week when we... Get the producers out here.
Oh, fuck. Is that real?
No, it's a... It was some kind of surrealist fucking... It was put on. Like,
wow.
That was in the script.
I've been doing MasterChef for 20 years. Amateur, celebrity, and professional MasterChef.
I don't really care.
That was a little disturbing.
That's pretty good.
So, that was like holy. I mean, it looks a little fake, you know, but I mean, if you're just tuning in and think you're watching a quiz show,
yeah, that's pretty intense.
See somebody's fucking head explode.
It was well done. That was very well done.
Yeah.
So after lunch today, I went back into the locker room to put my coffee cup in my locker, and one of the other guys was putting something in his locker. We're walking out together, and there's 2 lockable changing rooms inside of this locker room. And as we're walking past, I pointed. I said, "So, what do you think about these little masturbation rooms that they put off in here?" And he stopped. And he took a beat, and then he realized, "Oh, I think this is a joke."
Wait, what episode did you guys talk about those on the show?
The pods, yeah. There was that company, Pods. Yeah. It was like
that was early.
Yeah,
that was pretty early.
That was pretty early. Like they were actually paying. They were actually giving people like break time to go go jerk off. You know, like you'll feel better and you'll be more productive.
Mike took the time. I don't know if he took the time or just stumbled upon it. But speaking of Media Virus nostalgia, on the Media Virus Facebook page, you can find the original story of the original news broadcast of the exploding whale.
Oh yeah,
and it's not with our commentary, but just as it happened in history. And I remember that was one of the first episodes. It was either episode 1 or 2.
It was like 1 or 2.
Yeah, and I remember just having so much fun with that, and that being just kind of like the first taste of crank that kept us coming back.
Yeah,
but I don't think we've hit a story as funny as that one. They blew up a whale, and it was the 50th anniversary. But what brought it to me, and I think your attention was, Oregon had just legalized or decriminalized hard drugs like meth, all drugs, which they've since repealed because it was an insane proposal to begin with. But so I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. This is what,
Well,
it's only there can only be 50 years between blowing up a fucking whale on the beach and legalizing.
Well, we found out what the problem was. The issue was they had the DOT take care of it.
Yeah, right. That's what I was going to say.
So, we were like, why did they call the DOT to take care of a whale on the beach? Isn't that like Department of Natural Resources send out a whale?
No, we found out that all the beaches were part of the highway because you could drive on them.
Yeah, the beaches were all considered public highways.
Because when cars first came to Oregon, there weren't any good paved roads, so people would just drive out to the beach and drive along the coast, and then turn in and go where they were going in. But they would do their north-south run along the coast because it was easier to drive there than where there were roads.
And not for nothing, but like the highway department looks at an obstacle and goes, "We should blow that up."
Yeah, that's in the
Because
way.
what else are you going to do with a big obstacle? Let's say there's a big mountain in the way. You're trying to build a road.
Maddie, that's in the way. Go get a case of dynamite.
Right, you blow it up. So you get a couple cases of dynamite. There's a whale. All right, we want to send the whale into the ocean. That didn't happen. Their plan, They dug a trench. They went through the trouble of digging a trench so that the blast would be like a blast shield, and it would. The idea was it would shoot it into the ocean. The problem is the blast shield was only like 4 feet deep. Right, it wasn't.
There wasn't enough.
There wasn't enough upward protection to get the blast going that way, and it just fucking. It just rained. It was
the sound after the explosion, like a couple seconds after the explosion, of just like rain. Chunks. But and to picture that, like the raining chunks of whale,
not just whale, but rancid
whale,
decomposing whale, raining down on slack jawed gawkers. There's no reason to come out and look at that.
I think they actually said like it went through somebody's car window.
Yeah. Dude, it went through somebody's car. It crushed their fucking car.
Yeah, like smashed the car.
Like a big chunk of fucking whale went into the parking lot.
How do you explain that to your car insurance company? Yeah, so
well, they got it on. First of all, they got it on videotape.
There's a big chunk of rotting whale in the interior of my car. It came through my windshield, it caved in my roof. I'm sorry, sir. Could you repeat that?
The press was there. They had film.
Yeah. No, that was.
When watch the video. You know?
Well, when the whale started raining down, imagine the sound of just chucking raw boneless chicken breasts on a hard floor, like the plop. It sounds wet.
Oh, the ASMR of it is wonderful. I mean,
I suggest it. It's nothing short of amazing.
Yeah.
It's a good show too. Our commentary was inspired.
It was. It was fantastic, and it was
some of your best work.
And you know what's funny is I'm actually using that mic stand. Remember, I had the mic stand. Here it is, right here. I'll show it to you. I got it zip tied.
Oh,
I have this little, and I had the camera up here.
Uh-huh.
And then I had the iRig, that little thing that allowed me to connect one microphone.
Yep.
And I had no control over the fucking sound at all. So we've come a long way, baby.
Yes, we have.
This show looks 1,000%.
All the way here to Restream is what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to say the video quality is way better.
Yeah.
Like there doesn't seem to be any lag or glitching. So whatever servers they're using are amazing.
Well, I'm paying their entry level pay.
Yeah, you said like $10 a month?
$10 a month.
It's not bad.
And what it gives now, see, here's what it gives me too, is I have individual, and so does Mike, because he's logged in as me. But we have individual control of your volume. So if you're coming in real fucking hot, I don't have to have you fuck with it. I can bring you down.
You can just tweak it from your end. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Right. The same, the invite situation is the invite situation is a little bit different. And also this is giving us the ability to set up a studio. Like we can continuously stream from the same studio instead of setting up.
Did you guys actually just run like one continuous live for this?
No, we ran just like we would do at StreamYard. We ran 3.
No.
But we may do that in the future.
No, because I went to Facebook. You guys were live on Facebook. I was in the comments.
Oh yeah. We so part of that service is also 3 streaming sources.
Right. You get to pick the channels that you stream it to while you're
So
doing it.
we are streaming live to YouTube.
Yeah.
We are streaming live to the Media Virus Network.
Yep.
And we are streaming live to my personal
The
Facebook.
only the thing to that is when I go to come in, it says that I'm not allowed to add any additional channels at that time.
But we can, I think if we turn we can turn the feature on that
We can turn the feature on.
But I think
but you would have to also have the $10 service
or
right.
an account.
Right. I see.
Or I don't know if you can. Maybe you can have a free account and pull it off because But I think I don't know.
Like I said, I just wanted to take a minute and comment on, like I said, the video quality of this is way better than StreamYard ever was.
Yeah.
I think it's really good.
And
we lose a little bit of functionality. Like we StreamYard, we could
but like the overall quality, just you don't have so many ways to adjust it or whatever. But like already, like I said, it's just because like you used to glitch out all the time, Maddie. Like you would freeze, or Mike, he would freeze in an image or whatever. Yeah, it's
cleaner. And I think part of that is because we're paying for it. But,
maybe.
I think that's part of it. But it might be the service. Now, apparently, the service on their free version will let you stream to 2 sources.
Oh. Well.
But the video quality isn't as good, and you don't have a lot of the functionality. Also, we are recording the stream as well as just streaming. So I'll be able to download the whole stream and have the copy of it.
Yeah.
Audio version. I can do an audio version of it too. So
and are you just going to chop that up?
Mike works with Audacity, but he wound up with a problem this week, and so here's the thing: is we've been using Audacity as the primary, and then the stream or whatever as a secondary.
Mm-hmm.
I think now with this, once we figure out how to use this program, we should probably go the other way, which use the download as the primary and then have Audacity as the backup in case there's a fuck up.
Right.
But I like the service so far. It gives us those video backgrounds. Me and Mike worked on the video. I don't know if you guys really paid much attention to.
Yeah, it looks a lot better.
But it glitches out and it fucking goes out, different times. It gets real bright. Like it's all, I put a lot of work into that. And we have other versions of it too. Because we're idiots. There's this one.
No, I guess that is the best one.
Yeah. Or there's some kind of electrical fire. And there's this one where we get to watch the world burn.
Yeah, I can't see that right now because it's like
because there's two. We're all crowding the.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
I'm excited to see it on my computer at home the next time I get to do this from home.
Yeah.
I didn't realize this also streamed to your Facebook page.
Yeah.
It is right
now. So sorry about that joke. If you get banned,
I was scrolling through Facebook and it just like popped up and I was like, oh look, and I was like, oh look, I'm in the comments.
Yeah, and we can bring the comments over. I don't think we have any comments right now, but we can overlay it. We can bring it so that everybody else is smaller.
Yeah, new comments. Yeah,
and then there's the chat. Nobody's in the chat right now. I can type a message. Hey. It actually says hey Jay. And that goes to Facebook and YouTube. This is
highlight a message.
Yeah, it's from the comments are from Facebook, wherever the comments are being made, that they get pushed through to us.
Mm.
So if we can get some audience participation, we can get like the message board type thing going and fucking work from there. So, but that's all I got for today.
Yeah.
If anybody else got anything.
Well, when you mentioned the high-speed chase earlier, I went to something that I heard today about the guy that ran the United Healthcare. He got assassinated.
We spoke. Yeah, we spoke briefly about that in
Did
A
you?
Block.
Okay.
Because Becky brought it up in the chat.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I wasn't there for that, but
yeah, but we were. My whole thing was, dude, I found out about that because Bill sent me a meme. 3 hours later, there was a meme that was firing around, and Bill had it.
Oh wow! Okay.
And I'm gonna hang on. You know what I'm gonna do?
It's super dark.
It is gotta be one of the darkest things.
And I'm going to ask you, please send that to me.
Oh yeah,
because there's a place I need to send it. So let me put a knot in this, and we'll look at the meme. Unless we're gonna keep. Are we gonna?
Well, I want to, yeah. I mean, I guess I already showed the meme in A Block, but
well, we can still do a few minutes on the story.
Yeah, go ahead.
You want to put a bow on it?
Huh?
Go ahead. What? Go ahead.
Go ahead. Like, do a cut. Like I'm almost
end
there.
the show.
Hang on. So I want to show this to Dre real bad.
Okay.
And if anyone's going to listen to this, they're going to be on the edge of their seats if they didn't listen.
That's right.
It didn't. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me either. But just,
I'll let them have it. I'll let them have it.
We've been edging the audience. We got to give them their release.
Right? Why can't I share the screen?
I don't know.
There we go. Let me go here. I know, that's awesome, right?
What the heck is all that?
It looks cool as shit. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Seeing the United Healthcare CEO get shot made me realize I treated you as a deductible when I should have put a premium on your fully. Oh, fuck. Let me start again. Seeing the United Healthcare CEO get shot made me realize I treated you as a deductible when I should have put a premium on you to fully cover your pre-existing condition of our relationship. No need to reply. I know this is out of pocket and open enrollment for your heart has ended.
Wow.
3 hours.
The post I saw, everybody just went in on like, well, I guess karma's a bitch. The other thing, talking about how the United Healthcare was like they declined 30% of all claims. Like
it is the highest rated percentage. It is the highest rated. Yep.
Consistently. And all these other things, like people were like, great, good, he's gone, like whatever. It's like, wow.
That's not what you want people saying about you when you get shot,
No, that
Then he was our age. He was only like 50.
He's like, if he's anywhere, like wherever he is, he's probably like, oh shit, I must have been a really horrible person. Like looking down, like if that's what they're talking about me.
Right. This is what's being said about you. You fucking shitbag. Can you imagine St. Pete's like, guess where you're going? It ain't here, but I'm going to show you why. Look at this, you shitbag. Look what everybody's saying about you. We're going to show you everybody you killed. We're going to introduce you one by one. Here they are. You fucking killed this guy.
Oh, how about that? Like, he winds up at the the pearly gates or wherever, or not even the pearly gates. It would be like probably downstairs, and they have to like sit him down and strap him to a chair, and everybody that he had a hand in dying gets to come by and like kick him in the balls or something.
Put a cigar out on the head of his penis.
or he gets to go to heaven, but he has to be their waiter.
Ooh, yeah.
Or men's room attendant. You know, pick every horrible job. Or he could be all of those things. Like he's your waiter while you're at the table. You get up to take a leak. He's the restroom attendant.
Do you think you have to piss in heaven?
I don't know.
I wonder. Do you have to? Yeah. Do you have to do anything mundane in heaven?
I would like to think there's food. So if there's food, then there has to be
elimination.
You know, that's funny you say that because I heard a theory. I went to a Catholic school, and this was my 7th grade science teacher. And we got on the subject of heaven and hell.
Right.
And this is how he explained it. He said, both heaven and hell look exactly the same. And what it is you have forks. You're sitting at a large table, and there's a huge feast. Okay? And it's plentiful. There's so much. But your elbows don't work. And you can't get the food to you.
Oh no.
And in heaven, everyone feeds each other.
Uh-huh.
And in hell, everyone's just trying to eat for themselves. And that stuck with me in such a profound way. It was 7th grade, you know, but that stuck with me in such a profound way that, you know, it's the people there that make it what it is.
Right.
And it's just like here. It's the people here that make it, you know, what it is. And if we can all get along a little bit better, you know, then life won't be so hard. You know what I mean? If we all try to feed each other instead of trying to get it all into our own mouths, life would be a utopia.
We just need to tell more people.
Right. But that would also be socialism. Fuck that shit.
You know all right, ladies and gentlemen. Take care of yourselves and each other.
Maybe not overuse the privilege to kick people out of the podcast when they're just being mildly, like, you know, abrasive.
I didn't kick you out of the podcast. I took you backstage.
I know what you did.
I took you backstage because I just needed to say something.
I know you did.
At that point, we weren't having... See, here's the thing. There's a difference between having a conversation and me or Mike giving direction. Like, we're trying to run a podcast, and if I just... Hey, man, stop talking a second. Let me get this out. That's all I expect you to do. And if you don't, I don't know what else I don't know what you expected me to do. What did you think? Because, like... Well, you know what I mean? And I'm not... Like, I know I'm a dick sometimes, but this also rests all on my shoulders. And Mike's. But, you know, there's a lot of work that goes into this. There's a lot of promo. Like I stress about this. You know what I mean? Not stress. Like, it's a good thing. Like, I like doing it, but I put a lot of effort into it. So I get a little off-putting sometimes. I get that. That's it. I get it. I'm not going to apologize for it because you know what I mean?
It is.
So,
you acknowledge it.
What's that?
You own it. You acknowledge it.
Right. I mean, I get who I am. I'm in therapy. I'm working on it. You know? But, like, this is important to me. Like, I'm at work. I'm thinking about how to make this... Like, this show has gotten better because of a series of conversations of how do we make the show better. It's something I'm constantly thinking about. So, when I start to view you as an obstacle to accomplishing my goal, then I just have to get you out of my way so I can deliver that's what's going to happen. I need cooperation. I'm abrasive and I'm abrupt, but I'm nice to everybody off the air. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not nearly as mean to you, Pete, as off the air as I am when we're like, I don't know if you noticed that. There's something going live is
I've been listening and listening to the show, all the old episodes, and I've noticed some things. So like
I might also want to add that we gave him the assignment of listening to the back catalog without considering that we were giving him the playbook to get inside your head in every possible fucking way that there is. Because I've done a fine job of showcasing that in the audios, in all the audio that we've posted.
Yes, I understand that getting under my skin is a big part of the show. It's a big part of what goes on here.
But we gave him directions.
I get it. Now, look.
Not only does he now know all the things that he brought with him to begin with, which were considerable, but he's now manufactured a list of how everyone else pissed you off.
Right. Listen, if you guys think pissing me off is a good strategy for success, I don't see the logic in it, but I mean, you just want me to fucking rail all the time. No,
I enjoy a lot of your rants, a lot of your rails when they're not directed.
But that is the problem, because you now are the direction of the rail.
Oh yeah, no. I'm like, I got a bright red like bullseye on.
It's great.
I enjoy when you rail me, Maddie.
Oh, go away, Sean. Sorry, my butt fell. Oh wait, Sean. I'm busy.
Pete's getting phone calls, rejecting phone calls.
Speaking of railing, he's rejecting his phone call.
No, I need to go home and go to bed and get like consecutive hours of sleep in my bed, because the last week has been just ridiculous.
Yeah.
The amount of times I've fallen asleep in my car. Yeah. It's not good.
You're not falling asleep while driving, are you, Pete?
No. That's where I draw the line, is when I start doing that while I'm driving. That's an immediate I'm going home. But
dude, when my first marriage, when I had the baby, I was working 2 construction jobs.
Yeah,
the baby, she gave me no slack whatsoever, even though she was home all fucking day. I was there, so she felt like I get I should have, do something, but for fuck's sake, I just worked 16 hours. Can I sit down and watch TV? Can I watch a show? You know what I mean? Please. And, but, dude, there was a point in time where on 3 separate occasions, I was lulled to sleep by "Don't Fear the Reaper."
Mm-hmm.
While driving.
Yeah.
And woke up to that big crescendo. Like, fuck! Like you're this far from a fucking Hummer. You're like, ah!
Yeah. Been there.
Oh, 3 separate occasions on the same highway. because it was like 295 in Jersey is like the main thoroughfare if you don't get on the turnpike.
Oh, and it's like road hypnosis central.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just one straight road. So
skip lines will take you out. They're hypnotic. Boom,
yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
And then that dude.
Yeah, like I said, that's when I draw the line. Is when I'm driving just straight down the road, and I'm like, oh no, it's time to go home.
Now you should draw the line before that, Pete, because there's a point in time where you're going to do that, and you're not going to pop back up.
Well,
so you really gotta get some sleep, dude.
Yep, that's my point. That's tonight is going home and going to sleep.
All right. Well, I'm gonna help you along with that, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us for the 213th episode of the C Block here on the Media Virus Podcast. We'll be back with you in another week with an A, a B, and a C block for your listening pleasure. And the buttons aren't working.
That's awesome.
So we'll use the button over here. And that'll be this one. Ladies and gentlemen, Raspberry Teabag!
Yeah.
Come on,
do you still have all those cool video effects?
I thought I did.
Nope, they're not working.
Motherfucker, they work for Mike.
That was, I had